expectations for summer versus plans for the summer.
Expectations for summer, plans for summer. Plans for the summer would be traveling. For sure, having had to get the hell out of here. I already put my vacation time in.
Yep.
You gotta do that early. I don't hear no one saying to leave before. No, I put that shit back in December, fam. Yeah, that fun. I was supposed to be gone right now.
Hold on, let me give you a little
Expectation, like I feel if I'm pretty solid on like my shit. I don't think anything's gonna go sideways, but again, you never know.
Never know.
The worst that happens if I don't travel, but I'm planning to at least travel another 2 times this year. For sure. That's my main thing. Everything else does not matter.
Okay, proper.
And then the last thing was too, last year I didn't really enjoy summer. I felt I was working a lot more. I want to enjoy summer. More relaxing days, more walks, more biking. Way more biking. What's going on back there? Kristen's gone again. But yeah, way more biking, way more focusing on me, less on work.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to enjoy this shit.
You're for that. Plans for the summer, I'm with you. Travel flex. Do more outings with Shotty.
Yeah.
I was like chilling and I was just like, damn, we haven't gone on dates and stuff in the winter as much as we did in the
summertime.
So.
Because it's easier to go in the summertime than it is in the winter. In the winter, you don't want to feel that cold. You gotta wait for the car to warm up.
Yeah.
And it should just be packed sometimes. It's just annoying sometimes
just
too.
the snow and shit and the weather. Like you're just
parking is a bitch depending on where you're going. Like the weather, like the roads are trash.
And I want to give y'all my little parking app, but I don't want it to blow up.
Fam, don't do it because there's certain spots that we mentioned on the pod, and now I'm realizing
it's like you can't go there.
You can't go there anymore because you're seeing people you know. I'm like, oh, okay.
Go place.
Yeah, exactly, bro.
Go place is done.
It's a club. It's a club now, fam.
It's a club.
We got to start a new like a little speakeasy relax spot that only it's an inclusive members only. We have a high membership.
Can't be letting people know where the spots are. Still, gotta keep them low key, man.
Yeah.
But I agree with you. Going out just going out more.
Doing more.
Going out more. Winter time is when you hibernate. You always say that.
Yeah. Plans is to get fit again.
You said he's back in the gym.
I do this thing every year where I ain't shit during the winter and a little bit of the spring. But once it's really warm, me and Cods is...
Gotta get back to it, man.
Get
ball.
back to it, yeah.
You gotta get back to ball for sure.
Yeah, no doubt.
Gotta get back to ball. Bought this damn net. I feel we haven't used it enough for how long we've had it for. God damn.
For sure.
God damn. You gotta schedule some days.
And summer. There's some more stories for you guys.
Real shit.
I feel like we're kind of chill on the stories.
Yeah.
Right now.
But hey, don't worry. Stuff's happening. Stuff's coming.
For sure.
We have a lot.
For sure.
A lot of stuff planned.
Yeah.
A lot of outings.
And just looking forward to what everybody's looking forward to.
Weather, bro.
Weather.
I feel like the sun changes your mood so much.
Yeah, you get that vitamin. You get that vitamin D.
I knew he was gonna say it. I looked at
and
him.
the way he says it too. Like, you gotta get that vitamin D.
I need to get the drum.
We need to create a drop for me for that.
No. Why would you see? That's just getting worse.
There is drums for that. Actually, hold on.
That's just getting
worse. That's absolutely perfect.
I'm adding
that's just
that
getting
back.
worse and worse as the weeks go by with these little weird jokes and the way he says things. And
coming
with those damn glasses, like
yeah, of course.
Smokes.
I want the viewers to see Matt's glasses, but then
it's okay. No,
it's okay.
No, here. No. I don't want to touch them. I saw that. Oh, God.
So listeners,
don't even shout those out.
Go on YouTube and check out the beginning of this. Right?
I thought you were gonna say go on Amazon and get those things. That's it. Okay, thanks. Yeah, $30. Just bring them over here, fam. They're not gonna say over here.
Okay.
And, these are cheap. They're plastic.
Hold on, let's zoom in. Kordell.
So Matt wears these when he's
on his computer. Boy, you need to clean these things. How can you see all them? Golly, do you even close? Oh, they do close. So they are real. Okay.
We want Matt's trying to zoom in, but he don't
do you know when you go to the 3D movies?
Matt is wearing. Feels like. Matt is wearing the 09s through 2011 glasses that you would get at the movie theater.
Yeah, fam. You'd rock them.
I was one of the. Hey!
Man, I used to pop out the lenses. Big buddy man truck. I used to be dusty.
Yo, man, we're really popping out after watching whatever dance movie.
Facts.
And seeing Chris Brown go off and all
real
this
shit.
And be like, yo, if I wear these glasses without the lens,
fam,
maybe I could pull
a little one too. Okay, maybe not. Oh, all right. Hey, D.
Yeah, it goes like that.
You're now getting back into the gym, fam. Don't pull a muscle, eh?
Here you go, Matt.
Oh yeah, that pun did. Yeah, Matt needs those. Yeah. So wait, Matt, you wear contacts too?
Yes.
Okay. I remember you had glasses for a minute, and then all of a sudden you didn't. So I'm like,
Yo,
I
I actually found a cure for my blindness. Yeah. So there's
white logic.
It's
gonna be crazy. This is gonna be fun. Go back.
This is not a joke. This is actually a serious thing. So there's actually this new company that what they do is like imagine a contact and they pretty much like permanently like attach it to your eye. So it's different than laser eye surgery. They pretty much put like a lens on top and they attach it to your actual eye. So I'm looking into getting that.
And how much does that cost?
I don't know. I have to price it out.
I know the laser eye surgery is like $5K, $4 or $5K.
It's $400 an eye for laser.
No, it's not. Where are you going to get this done? Because my boy just paid $4 for that.
Man, didn't you tell me you're going to your boy's basement to get it done?
That's different than that's different. That's between you and him.
This is the new technology, man.
Yeah, bro. My boy saved up all summer to get his eyes done. It was like $4K.
Jeez.
Yeah, fam. But now you can see perfect. He's good.
So what if your man's came up to you and just like, yo, I'm trying to get my penis bigger, like, would you still look at him the same or?
No, I'm looking at it differently. That's craziness, fam. That's craziness.
What if he has those struggles? Like, yo, just like with someone with their eyes, they can't see properly. Yo, my shits is just not doing it for shorty. Like.
So that you gotta find a shorty that doesn't care about the size. Size doesn't always matter.
Hold on.
It's the motion of the ocean. But yo,
what Matt said, the flow of the what?
No, but like yo, for real, and the women probably attest to this. There's like some women need a bigger dick. That is what it is. Yeah. Because there's different size pussies and there's different size dicks.
Exactly.
It's the same thing.
So he's got to correlate the right two together.
Okay, so then let's
get have big pokes and small body. She ain't feeling nothing.
So let's get into this theory then that I've heard. I didn't just make this up.
Okay.
So if we're going with the big or small with each race or
no, each kind of woman. Every woman has a different length of vagina and different width. Every single man has,
because you would be like, yo, black guys have big. I mean,
yeah, but I honestly like. I feel like sometimes
that's the Asian thing. Like, yo,
that's probably tight. Yeah, because probably like tiny. Right, yeah.
I'm not cordialate. It's okay. I'll just,
yeah. But I agree. I'm gonna be looking at my boy differently. He comes up to me and he's like, I really want to get this done. And I'll be like, fam, one, I don't know how this conversation.
Yo, honestly, yo, I see you in a gray sweats, and I was just like, damn.
Whoa. Yo, I was talking to that one shorty you dealt with. She said you wrecked her up still, and I dealt with it. She wasn't feeling it.
No, what if he's coming up to you like, yo, I see you in your gray sweats, and I'm just like, yo, damn, yo.
I'm walking away.
I want to get my shit like you.
I'm walking away. That's awkward.
I want to get my shit like you.
No,
yo.
Nah, I'm cool on that conversation still. But I'm looking at my boy differently still. If he's trying to get that shit done, it's like, fam, you were born with that shit. Like, just roll with it.
That's insecure though.
Well, then shit, you gotta find a shorty that will roll.
Be proud of whatever's down there.
Exactly.
Be proud of it.
Exactly. Be proud of what you have. And it sucks that it's like a muscle that you can't like grab like a weight and start like lifting and gets bigger and all that kind of shit. It's like it's completely different.
Yeah.
So it's nothing you can do unless you get surgery.
Every single one of your insecurities, doesn't matter what it is, you gotta act as if you chose it.
Real shit.
As long as you act as if you chose it, you're gonna walk different, you're gonna talk different, everything, man.
You have to.
You gotta accept that shit, and you gotta roll with it.
It's the accepting part.
But also,
accept it, own it.
But there's also the fact of like, what if you've been in the 2 or 3 situations where like you bust that shit out and they're like, oh, that's it, or like that kind of kills.
There's a lot of other women in the world, man.
There is, but some people, some men, or even women vice versa, have a hard time taking criticism and going forward with it because you've heard it a couple times. It's easier said than done.
You're not that guy, pal. Trust me.
Yo, masculine energy. You just gotta keep going through the numbers. Then you'll find a girl.
Damn. I said go
through you can't get emotional and shit as a dude, man. You gotta literally just go through the numbers.
You can't. And that actually leads me into my next topic, or one thing I was actually gonna mention.
Okay.
Does it, as a man, if you cry a lot, is that a bad thing? Like,
hold on. We get into that just now.
As long as you don't cry to your girl. As long as you don't cry to your girl.
We get into that just now. Let's start this episode. I like it. Kordell's freestyling. I like it. We're here for it.
Let's get it, man. Episode 91.
Can Kordell actually freestyle though?
We'll get into that later.
Sometimes
You
I can.
freestyling throughout the pod.
Sometimes I can, man.
Let me start this
He
pod
just
off
needs the
right.
right beat.
Yes, sir. Cause you said 91.
91, baby. Let's get it.
Let's get it.
Let's get it.
I don't hear no gunshots. What are we doing?
Let's go.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. If you are listening to this, go ahead and follow us. Subscribe, like, comment. I mean, if you are watching this directly from a post that we did, thank you for coming to see the full episodes.
Welcome to Roundtable Talk.
Get it.
Go like and go subscribe. Tell your friends. Every time you guys hit that subscribe button and you up our view count, it motivates us to make more content for y'all.
For sure.
Thanks.
So that's the best way you can help us out. Share our shit. Tell everybody about us and let us know what topics you want to hear in the future.
Thanks.
I'm gonna let my boy Deavon talk to him a bit. All right, and like that, we here, man. We here. I'm your host, DV. Goddammit. Hold on. We got cousins, Stu.
Yes,
I
sir.
mean, Matt behind the keys. You're. Keston on the keys. You're.
Yep.
All right, and like that, CODs, yes, definitely. I think it's a good thing for. Oh,
Wait. Okay.
sorry.
Okay. Oh, we're back. We're back. Hey,
we're back.
We're back from commercial.
We're
Okay.
back. We're back. Sorry, your question was: is it okay for a man to cry? Period, or
Does it make them look weak?
does it make them look weak?
You can cry to your man down, but do not cry to your woman.
Wrong.
That's wrong.
Totally wrong. Totally wrong.
That's wrong.
Totally wrong. Because if you cry with mandem, they're gonna look at you like, "Yo, what's wrong with this guy?"
Yeah.
The thing has always been, "Yo, how come men don't share their feelings?" So if I come up to y'all and I don't tell y'all shit about how I feel, and then come to you and be like, "Yo," I start crying and shit. Maybe not all, right? Because it depends on each person.
Exactly.
But
And each
man's gonna be
relationship.
like, "Yo, like, why is
Like,
he?"
what you do? Like, what's popular?
Like, he's usually so, I think it's reverse. I think yes, you could cry to your girl because it'll show that you care, that
Yeah.
you actually feel stuff. There's so many
Real
times
shit.
when women are just like, "Yo, how come he doesn't show me how he feels? How come he doesn't show me that he loves
Expresses.
me?"
Yeah. Why doesn't he express it?
So I think it's reverse.
I think it's okay to cry to your shorty. It's okay. I feel like, again, what you're saying is not. I don't think it's a good idea to cry, depending on the relationship you have with your boys. But personally, for me, these are coming from my fam. Relax, you're good, fam. Stop all that. You're good.
Like unless I'm going through some shit like my parents died,
Yeah.
or like I wouldn't even say lost a girl because it's not even. That's not even how I'm gonna look at it.
Hell no. Even I asked Matt today, like, how'd you feel in a situation that, like, what did I say to you, Matt, when we were setting up about if your girl?
You want Matt to remember?
Fuck, so.
Yeah, DV's actually right about that.
Give me 1 second.
I hate when we do this as a pod.
If Matt,
This is how dysfunctional. If
How would
you're
you
if you're
feel-
new guest, this is how dysfunctional our podcast is.
hey, we're here.
We should have called ourselves the Dysfunctional Podcast.
Instead, we call ourselves.
Roundtable Talk, bitch. You already know what it is, man. I was asking you, how would you feel if, like, you went through the same situation that we're talking about getting cheated on or cheat on, like, something?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
How-
Now
like, how'd
I
you
actually
feel?
remember
How
the
quick-
question.
How quick would you
And-
be able to recover from it? And you're like, fam, I'm not fucking out of here, bro. What the hell? Wasn't that thing? I come on the podcast and talk my shit. Fuck that shit.
Yep, that's exactly what I would
But
do.
it's like, nah, I wouldn't be able to. I would need that time to, like, sit back and relax and shit.
I'm
no way.
so numb emotionally.
There's no way. I don't
Damn.
believe Matt. I don't believe Matt when he says, like, he'd be able just to, like, function the same way. Because if you're with that girl for a long time and you really did love her and some shit went sideways, you're just gonna act.
Okay, let's.
Back, like I said before, back in high school, I would have cried myself a river for 2 weeks straight, cried myself to bed every single night. These days, I'm the total opposite.
Okay,
I'm like, all right, cool. It is what it is. Back on the horse, right back at it.
I'm working on us not talking over each other. So sorry, Matt. Let's be real. Have you guys ever gotten cheated on that you know of?
Yes,
No.
I'm gonna say
and I accepted it.
okay. I'm gonna say no, but also that I know of, so probably it happened, maybe. You know, like I can't just stand up and say no. I never, like it may have happened, but then also you look at it like, yo, what counts as cheating? What classifies as cheating, right?
Okay. That's
and
true.
different views and stuff. So, you said you did what when it happened?
You accepted it.
You accepted it.
Yeah. So
Like, what do you mean by
So
that?
pretty
How
much-
long- like, what was the process like for you?
So
turn the volume down a little bit on that.
So
Please?
back in
Deaf.
high school, I was dating this girl like in like grade 11. It's actually my longest relationship.
Oh, Maddie Pooh.
How long
Yeah,
was
this is really 7 months. That was my longest relationship.
Oh, okay.
I haven't lost anything longer than that
Matt.
because I'm so dysfunctional.
7 months of your longest relationship. Jeez.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm quick to pick them and quick to dump them. But yeah, so pretty much what happened. Literally, the girl calls me like she's like, yo, I'm going to a party tonight. Blah blah blah. I was like, all right, cool. You do your thing. I get a call like 3 days later, and she's like crying on the phone, and she's like, I cheated on you with X name. I'm not gonna say the name.
Oh my gosh, I know who. Because yeah.
Yeah, I cheated on you with
We
some.
played him as a put on.
Oh, fuck.
It's okay. Doesn't matter.
Yeah,
It don't
and
matter.
yeah, and anyways, yeah. So that pretty much happened, and then I was like, no, it's okay, as long as you don't do it again.
Wait, that's what you said as a man?
Yeah,
Oh shit.
dude, I was a pussy back then. I was
No,
the biggest
I'm sorry.
pussy.
No.
I was such a nice guy back then that I would literally like if a girl cheat on me or whatever, I'd be like, as long as she's staying with me, I don't give a fuck. Like that was my mentality back then. My mentality's totally flipped now. If a girl did that to me now, she's done. Goodbye. There's the door. So
Bye.
yeah, so that's pretty much how I treated it. These days, if that happens, bye. Goodbye. I have no time for that. No time for drama, no time for people that aren't loyal.
There was something that our boy Kobe posted a couple days ago, and it was a picture of a shorty getting like stroked down, and it also said, "Don't forget this is how your shorty was."
Don't forget, she said put it back in. Keep going. Let's keep going. No.
What, in the oven?
Back in the oven.
Yeah.
I wish I screenshot that photo, but I was dying because it's like that's so true. Don't forget, another man had her in a certain way, super vulnerable, and that shit did come out, and she put it back in.
She said put it back in.
It's just your turn.
That's
It's
true.
not your girl.
It's just your turn. It's very true.
Yeah.
Hope all the youngins are hearing that one still. Hope they're
And-
taking that to the head.
In the New Testament of
Not
Future
your boy.
Hendrix.
Wait. What
Not
was
your-
this Bible camp in the New Testament?
In the New Testament of Super Future Hendrix, the astronaut, even if I hit you once, you part of my collection. That means to say, yo, even if shit goes through whatever, whatever, because you're part of just this collection, this
Yeah.
body of work
Yeah.
I put in.
Yeah.
So it's like it could go good
And go bad.
and it could go bad.
And it is
Just
what it
gotta
is.
play your role and just
Real shit.
see how everything goes.
That's very true. Wow. Again, youngins, I hope you guys are listening to that.
Yeah.
Hope you guys are hearing that. Because honestly, things have been changing up so much in the dating game, and it's just been crazy.
I think y'all will be
Crazy.
successful this summer though.
Yeah.
I think so. Because
Yeah.
I know streets were open last year, but now streets, like, now everybody knows. Because everybody's just back to normal now.
Everything's
right?
back to normal.
There's no excuses no more. You can't really get off the, I don't want to go outside because of COVID or shit.
No. That
So-
doesn't matter anymore. Like, it's straight. Streets are open.
Streets
parties
are open.
happening.
A few pods ago, maybe in January, I said expect a lot of just events and shit to just be happening and
Whole
popping.
lots.
We did this last year where we said the names of these events that are happening, but we'll be more on the dot this year.
Facts.
I just think it'll be easier for people to swerve and stuff because right now people are going through the breakups.
Yep. It's coming down to that time when people are going left, right, because summer's coming around the corner. If you're not going to take me serious anymore, then I'm out.
And let me show you guys. You guys cannot catch feelings if you simped out during Valentine's Day and now she's not messaging you back. Listen, you did that. No one said to go all out for this thing. You haven't even really stroked or even
You haven't stroked then. We really stroked. I don't care if you gave me a handy dandy. That ain't didn't do nothing for me.
He's been trying to stroke it for a couple months.
This is why
He was thinking Valentine's Day was the day.
that's the day you asked to be your girlfriend. If you don't ask to be your girlfriend from that day forward, it's gonna be a shaky one.
Let me also add in. I
Spring's coming.
wanna celebrate today. We are recording this on Women's Day.
Yes.
So
International Women's Day.
International
baby.
Women's Day.
Celebrate
Shout out-
all that feminine energy.
Matt, you wanna hear some clapping for
Hell yeah.
the ladies?
Big day. I love it.
Shout out to the ladies listening and watching our pod.
We love y'all.
Thank you
Love you,
guys for
queens.
giving us insight and just reviews and criticism on the pod about
Thank you
like
so
how
much.
we could be better and stuff because everybody's thoughts are important.
Really
Everybody's thoughts.
quick before DB continues. Yo, if we should bring back gender wars, drop it in the comments. Should we bring that back?
That part.
Gender wars?
That part.
Yo, drop it down below. Just put in gender wars in the comments. Let us know.
I was rewatching those pods and I was just like, dog, when mans get the bag, I would invest in Bianca and Alicia having their own pod.
I would too. They'd be great.
That would be
They'd be great.
That would be so fire.
They'd be great.
I think they would smoke
They would
us.
smoke-
I think they would smoke
They
us.
give us the word that one
We'd
time.
have our own version of fucking Family Feud where it'd be like fucking Cordell and DB on one side.
No,
Yeah,
we
no,
gotta
no,
just let
no,
them
no,
be.
yeah.
You gotta just let them be.
Yeah,
Let
yeah,
them cook
facts,
because
yeah.
they're really smart and they
They are.
know what the fuck they're talking about.
true.
Meanwhile, we just come and freestyle this shit.
Honest.
So,
Use on a day-to-day basis.
Yeah, and I also wanted to say, to go back to the whole Valentine's Day thing, I think Women's Day should be the new Valentine's Day. Why are you looking at me with that face? Confusion? You want me to explain it?
No,
Okay.
I understood exactly what you said, but it's like back-to-back months that things are happening. So, do you feel like it should move to this day, or are you saying International Women's Day should be on that day?
So let me explain. International Women's Day, like I know they're history buffs may be like, yo, this thing started in 18 whatever.
Probably.
I throughout elementary, high school, even growing up, like after that, I didn't really hear nothing about no International Women's Day.
Me neither.
So with that being said, I feel like Valentine's Day has always been a thing for the ladies.
Yeah.
Correct? Like we're all agreeing on that, right? Yeah. You'll have the rare female say, "Yo, I'll get something for a dude," but I've never really
Very true.
seen it, and maybe it's not for me to see. But regardless, I feel like we should not celebrate Valentine's Day because everything is hiked up,
Big time.
from prices to chocolates to dinners.
To
all that
flowers.
shit is just
How
flowers.
come
It's a cash cow.
six to 12 roses over $100? Like, fam, these things are gonna last 5 days. It's like, yo, it's insane.
So that's why I'm just like, damn, International Women's Day is for us to actually, it's just straight to the point.
Exactly.
We don't have to have that discussion about, yo, who gets what and
No,
whatever,
nothing.
whatever.
This is
because
your day.
This is actually your
Your
day.
day. Yeah.
Right? So that's just,
I feel like I'm more obligated today to get you flowers than it would be on Valentine's Day.
and celebrate.
Yeah.
Like,
Have a nice little
your
sit down,
lady.
cool out.
and
Don't
even,
have anything crazy.
and the thing is, like, Valentine's Day is looked as just a love day, right? So it's supposed to be you showing love to
Your significant other.
your significant other, but also, like,
Other people.
just love, right?
Because
in general.
even if you think back to when we were in elementary and stuff, we would give out cards
To
and chocolates to
everybody.
everybody. It
To
wasn't just to
everybody.
your
Yeah,
girlfriend.
right,
You had
exactly.
one in
So
elementary.
you're, so that's why.
Yeah. Wait,
why.
oh, sorry. Question: did you guys ever had girlfriends in elementary school? Keston,
Not in elementary,
you did?
high school.
You had shorties in elementary?
Brittany.
Okay.
You remember the name?
I still have a picture of her, actually.
Why do you have it? Wait, from when?
I have a Polaroid of her.
Okay, guys, maybe delete that now.
Okay,
yeah, Matt, let's
Yeah,
let's get
no.
it out, Keston.
He's always going to ask Keston, but I saw him. I was like, do I make sure I ask Keston?
My first 3-week relationship was in grade 9.
3 weeks. We all had one of those. We all had one of those.
Hey, I got warned about this girl too.
You got warned by your
Yeah.
mandem or another shorty? That's important.
She was the talk of the.
Playground?
Oh, she was
Yeah.
a floor.
She was her name started with a T and it was like 3-week T. 3-week T.
That's what she went by? Like, that was the joke?
That was the joke and that was what she was known for. So what would happen? What would happen? Hey, I thought I was the kind of man that was like, yo, I think I can change her.
Niggas gotta stop with that.
Let's talk
People
about that,
gotta stop.
guys.
I was optimistic. I was
Yes.
optimistic.
You gotta stop with that.
There we go. That's
You
the
gotta stop
topic
with
right
that.
there. The
You gotta stop with-
guy that thinks he could change shorty. Can you actually change a thing? And what do we mean by change? Can you adjust her way of life? Say
If she's known for something, can you change that?
this is good. This is good. This is good. Let's stay here, okay? Last week or 2 weeks ago, maybe whatever pod, Cos came back and dove back and was just like, yo, DV, you were right about the whole shit. Right? The thing being a hoe.
Yeah.
So with that being said, you wife the thing, right? And this is where me and Kordell we're butting heads because you treated us the hoe as yo, she's a hoe and she's gonna cheat and all this other extra shit.
Yeah.
But me, I'm just treating her like yo, she's just a hoe. She's gonna hoe for you.
Yeah, that's where the difference was.
That's what I was saying. So now, say you know that this thing's a slur. Sorry for my choice of words. Whore. You know that she's a whore.
What's what? I think saying slur was better than saying whore, but okay, continue.
Slur, sorry. So whatever.
Keep it clean for YouTube.
She's a slur. She's a slur. Right? And you wife it up, but you're just like, damn, some of the slur activities, like you're just nervous because instantly you're wifing a thing that has X amount of bodies and you're just like, dog, I don't want her to get crazy, go to
What if one of these mans pop up? Time does that too. What if one of these mans popped out that she was just dealing with like maybe a month or two ago? What if he pops up again? That could be a worry as well too. And like that kind of, I would need to know that like all those guys are behind her.
Right.
Not that kind of behind her, but behind her in the past. In the past behind her.
They're lining up behind her?
No, thank you.
Oh, they already did that.
Streets. Facts. But like, no, like, I don't think so.
You can't change.
I don't think so. I think that'll always be a thing for her, and I don't think that'll change. I don't think so. I don't think so.
It's up to
I don't think
people
you
to
change
really
that.
change on their own. They got to make that decision. There's that expression. You can bring a horse to water, but you can't make it drink.
Jeez. No,
Hold on, man. I got you. Hold on, man.
It's true. You're right, Matt. Because you can show her every single aspect of like the way things should be, but is she really gonna do those things? And even if she starts doing those things, is she gonna continue doing those things? Because she's so used to doing these things over these last, let's say, 5 years.
She's built habits and
exactly,
rituals
and
around
then
it.
you explain to her, hey, like, can we do it this way and this way? And she does it for a week or 2 weeks, and then you realize she falls back into that same habit.
Exactly. We're all a product of our habits and our rituals.
So for
her
me,
habits and her rituals are a certain way to make her do whatever she's doing.
I don't think so.
The only way she's going to change is if she changes her rituals and habits.
I think you could advise stuff.
You could.
Maybe not fully change.
No.
But you could advise the 1-2-1-2, and then it's based on her. So
You could give her a bit of constructive criticism, be like, yo, your communication is fucked.
See, even when the communication's fucked,
At the end of the
So she
day,
was a slur and her communication's bad? That's not good.
Why is her
at the end of the
communication
day, if you see a red flag,
bad? What are you talking about?
run the other direction.
Adios, buddy. Like we always
Run
say,
the
there's
other
a lot more
direction.
people out there, fam.
There's plenty of women out there. There's actually more women on this planet than there is men.
Would you guys ever teach somebody how to love you?
You can communicate it. This goes back into like love languages and stuff. You can communicate like how you like to be appreciated, how you feel the best. Like,
But like, would you teach somebody? Like, would you teach them? Like, so for example, I'm the type of person that I like to have conversations with my girlfriend on a day-to-day basis. But let's say, for example, the girl I'm dating now doesn't talk on the phone. We only text. But I'm trying to teach her, like, hey, the way I like to communicate is over the phone, FaceTime, especially if we live so far from
I
each
think
other.
so.
You straight up tell her that.
Like, teaching them these kind of things,
Yeah.
like, where, like, love and, like,
I think so.
drop off lunch for me once in a while, come see me once in a while, like, these kind of things. Can you teach
Tell
that?
it- yeah,
Like, would you guys
course.
teach someone, like, those things? Like,
yeah.
that
Tell
kind
them,
of, like,
tell them how you like to be loved.
Yeah, and I don't think the word is teaching. It's like literally advising or just
Communicating
showing,
to them, like,
communicating,
yeah.
like this is the stuff that I like, that I appreciate.
If you don't say anything, she's not going to understand that. And this is where all the fights come in. If you expect her to do all these things and you haven't actually communicated it from the get go, and then you start like yelling at her, being like, "You didn't do this, you don't do this," and you don't actually talk to her about it, like you're shooting yourself in the foot.
Before you say something, can I just add to that? This goes back to
Go for it.
again one of our previous conversations about just the tone and stuff. Sorry, babe. Me and my ex, when we would argue over text, I would literally be like, I can't do this. I can't do this because I need to talk to you. I need to hear.
Yo,
your tone.
text is horrible.
So
it's horrible for that.
So I don't want us to linger on it because we talked about it maybe last week or whatever. But yeah, like let's talk over the phone. So you're showing her like, yo, I'm not able to understand and communicate with you the way that I want to. Can we please talk? So that could be about anything though. So you make that adjustment. Yo, this is this, and this is how I feel about this, and I would love it if we could go on this. because
I said this to a friend of mine the other day. She was having like guy problems. She normally comes to me with all of her shit. I'm like,
wonder who this is.
I'm Matt's consulting. I'm open 24 hours. Hit up my line. Shoot me a DM. I'll help you out with your problems.
You're not that guy. You're not that guy, man. You're not that guy.
Hold on, I got you.
I like Kordell as the voice a lot better.
You're not that guy.
You're not that guy.
But yeah, she's having guy problems and whatnot, and she came to me and I was like, all right, here's how you deal with it, because she was having that same kind of issue with like communication and whatnot, and she was like, oh, he doesn't understand what I want, and I was like, you have to straight up tell him, it would mean a lot to me if we do this.
But what people like to do often, man, sorry to cut you off, is assume that the other person knows what they're supposed to do. That's the problem.
Exactly. And you can't do that right there. You cannot do that.
Hold on now.
You cannot do that.
People assume like they would always go back like, so like what did you do in your other relationships? Like, just because things happen in other relationships that you sometimes bring over from that relationship into your new relationship.
You bring bad habits too. You bring bad habits from old relationships into these new relationships.
And you gotta that's hard. That's a hard one.
I was thinking about
the biggest thing is communication.
Old boy probably has no friends now. Hold on. I'll sneak this in. Hey, I want
you. I'm gonna tell y'all when I told her that, it literally like changed, and the guy finally understood, because she started communicating to him like, yo, this is what I want. And it goes for the guys as well. Same thing. Yo, tell your woman what you want. Don't beat around the bush. Yeah. Be direct about it. An even better way to do it is suggestion. The power of suggestion is super powerful.
Okay.
Give me an example of what you mean by that.
If you don't want to, the best way to persuade somebody is to suggest something.
Yo, you should suck my dick right now.
Yeah. That's
persuasion.
Suggestion is really, really powerful. Suggestion is really, really powerful because you get the other person thinking, and then they believe it's their idea. Then they're like, oh, I should do this.
You know what?
I hate
onto
that.
Something. Yo,
I don't like that.
If I give a ting a popsicle every day, and then on Sunday,
you give her,
babe, I don't know popsicle,
but
you're
similar.
You got it.
It doesn't melt as quick.
You can just keep sucking.
There's a creepy feeling.
And this is why we don't grow on YouTube.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, because this is gonna be a nasty pod, or if it's gonna be a clean pod.
Smash that fucking like button, okay? Smash that.
What we got next, yo? Hey, so
he's getting good at that.
So, in other news, speaking of relationships, Chris Rock.
You guys watch it?
After a year, watch what, Kordell?
I barely watch the news.
Watch what?
Netflix Live with Chris Rock. Happened like, I think, timely, but it doesn't even matter. But
he had a comedy special.
Yeah, it was.
There we go.
Great. It was great.
Is this the first live event that Netflix has done?
Yes, and that part too.
Wasn't sure, but yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fire.
It was good.
2 shows with Netflix, 40 million.
Holy.
Yeah. Let's, Matt, can you give him a round of applause or something? Like, that's dope.
Fucking A.
Yeah.
It was an hour-long segment, but great. It was super, super good.
How do you feel about it? Cause deep dive.
It got into like a lot of different details. I love the way he started out with building up towards the main shit when it comes to what happened.
What was the highlight? What was one of the highlights?
I don't want to expose because it just came out, I don't want to say too much because you have to watch it for the understanding, because it builds up to it. But overall, I love the way he executed each and every single one of his jokes. He did not hold back on anything and anything. He said the way he felt with everything. And I sometimes feel like some comedians hold back because they don't want to get in trouble.
Like
who holds back?
Like who? Yeah.
I'm not gonna specify that just yet. But
damn, we got soft.
Yeah, we did.
Damn.
What did he just do? Yo, viewership. If you know what Kordell just did with his leg, yo, comment down below.
It's a good thing I edited
what
this
is
shit.
this pod turning into?
It's a good thing I edited this shit. But yeah, no, it was good. It was over.
No. We're leaving that shit in.
I gave it a 5.
Yo, if I was editing this shit, I'd leave that shit in.
I give it a full 5 stars.
I'm gonna pause Matt and say he would leave that shit in. Anyways,
I would give it a full 5 stars. I'll give it a full 5 stars.
Okay, true. Wow.
Beauty.
I wouldn't lock on it. It was good.
I watched it too. I did kind of like it more so at the end than the beginning. I thought it was a slow kind of pod.
It was a good build up.
Slow show. I don't know. I wasn't too crazy about it. It gave me Kevin Hart vibes, and I want to be Dave Chappelle in one. So I don't think he was safe like Kevin Hart, but he did say what he wanted to say. And then him being on the ledge with the abortion part and the transgender stuff was giving me Dave Chappelle stuff.
Yeah.
The main shit was the Will Smith shit. You got at Will Smith. You called him a bitch ass. You got at him. He got at Jada. How do you think he did in that bit?
Wonderful. I feel like he took his time to execute that whole thing. I think he had that part written up before he had anything else put up together.
That wasn't his only show, so that was like his maybe like the last out of.
But I'm saying like the way he started, like for sure when the situation happened, he started with that. Is what I'm saying. Like he built up with that. He created his script and everything with that first, but leaving it at the end of the whole show.
Of course.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But everything else revolved around
Do you know why he did that?
No.
Because he didn't want the viewers. You don't put it in the beginning because that's why people are watching.
That's true.
So
that does make sense.
You're watching it and expecting him to talk about Will Smith shit. No, you got to watch all of it to get to that.
It makes sense.
Yeah.
It really does make sense.
I wasn't too crazy about it. From 10, what would you give it? Because 5 is still.
I was gonna do stars, but then no, I'll give it. I guess 9.8.
Jesus Christ!
I liked it. No, I really did like it.
Okay.
I really did like it. I really did mess with it.
To each his own. I'm giving that more like a.
Don't say 7.
I was gonna give it a 6.
A 6?
I didn't laugh too much. I thought the stuff. Because I've just seen better, and I don't think that's his best either. I think it just when I was first watching it, I was just like, damn, like Chris sounds a little bit shaky at first. He got into it though, like he kept rolling and rolling.
But it wasn't any gas. I feel like it was a great transitions as well, very good transitions as well too. Through everything. That's what helps a lot, keeping people's attention span as well.
Well, if you're a veteran, I expect that though.
Of course,
right? Like he's not no starter. He's been in this for years and decades, right? So I'm expecting top tier, and maybe it's my fault because I'm expecting more. But even when he got to the Will and Jada stuff, right? Like, do you think he did that part correct? Like, just even him talking about it a year later.
I think so.
And I get why he did it a year later because the bag, right? But
there's a whole lot of stuff that obviously we don't know in the background of things of why things came out when they did. But I do feel like it got executed very well from his standpoint of things. I think it came out very, very well. Like that's why I gave it a 9.8. I think it was really, really good.
The comparison between him and Will. So one of the jokes was, yo, this man
Can't roll with that guy no more.
This man came out to me, smacked me, and he's mad bigger than me.
That's insane. That's the part that's crazy. The hell you upset about? What the fuck you upset about?
You made good points.
A bitch.
You made good points.
It was a bitch.
But people are calling Chris a bitch as well because
there's always gonna be two sides of the story.
No, but I don't really care about other people. I just want to hear your thoughts.
No, I'm just saying in general. Like, you're saying other people are saying.
But
I'm saying,
so let me say why. So they're calling him a bitch because everybody's done dead this whole thing.
Yeah.
You're talking about this now, like
yeah.
Why are you still mentioning it? Why are you still bringing it up in the air if it didn't affect you as much, or not even affect you? Sorry, that's wrong. But if it's from way back when, why are we still bringing it up?
I was always wondering how come the show didn't come out way, way sooner after it happened. And again, that's what I'm saying. We don't know the ins and outs of what was happening when it comes to when he can release it or when he really wants to release it. But I feel like it's been done and dead. It got brought back up again throughout his show. He said what he needed to say, and I'm rolling.
Let me just check my hate list and make sure Jada was on this.
I don't remember you saying. No, I don't remember you saying Jada.
Let me go to hate list. Hate.
Nah, she was. She's definitely on it.
She was?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you had it on it.
Oh my
Definitely
god.
had it on there.
That bitch is crazy still. Will's a bitch.
On another note, I got another topic if we want to transition.
Hold on.
That nigga will.
Hold on. Jada Pinkett Smith.
I was right.
Jada
I
Pinkett
was
Smith
right.
is here. Yeah.
I was right.
Yeah. Okay. Go ahead, Matt.
Yo, so I just found out. Hold on, Face ID, beauty. Okay, so here's the topic. Girlfriend 30 places her boyfriend on a performance improvement plan. There's a video to it,
I don't want to see it.
but yeah, we can kind of understand what performance improvement plan means.
Tell our listeners that don't know.
Yeah.
Matt, you have to do that.
Hold on, I'll play the video.
For those of you not in tech, PIP stands for Performance Improvement Plan, and it's what you get put on when they're about to fire you. So my boyfriend and I were having a lot of issues in the beginning, like a lot. And ultimately, I felt like we weren't compatible, even though we had a lot of love for each other. So as a last straw, we decided to do like a performance improvement plan. And before you come at me, I know it's kind of harsh to some of you, but he's an engineer, and sometimes it's really hard to communicate with him without using something that he can already relate to. Plus, he kind of liked it. So we had a shared note with daily and weekly tasks he needed to do and a set of things that he needed to work on. And it worked out really well. Like even now, for our household chores, things that he's responsible for.
The fuck am I, a hamster?
That has been the only thing that has stuck and works. Like anything I need done, I just add it onto the Kanban board and he'll get it done. But if I just tell him, he'll forget about it. We also do weekly retrospectives where we check in with each other at the end of each week to see how we're doing. And that's my favorite. I'm going to share with you guys how I pipped my boyfriend in real life.
God's thoughts.
Believe this, bro.
I'm trying not to talk this episode. Matthew, your thoughts. Casting your. No, I'm kidding.
I think
I'm so
as a
disappointed in this
method of
fucking
communication, I'm going to come from an optimistic standpoint here, boys. I think from a method of communication, I think it's a good way to communicate between a female and a male who's very logical and a female who's very emotional. They took a very logical stance at improvement, but having an actual like plan for it, like that's kind of like a little bit over the top.
Putting tasks on a board for me?
Yeah, that's kind of a bit over
fuck
the
is
top.
this? Oh, I'm in elementary school and I walk in, the teacher has multiple different things for me. What? No, fam. No.
Dylan, make sure you do your homework.
That sounds
Check
like
the
my mother.
board.
That's
Check
what sounds
the
like my
board.
mother, bro. Like, no, it sounds like my teacher, bro. You're my girlfriend.
I'm gonna applaud them and say that like
It was
I'm glad she was able to come up with something that actually like resonated with him and a communication strategy that worked. I'll give her kudos for that. But
Yes.
like
The way she explained it was like,
if my girl's giving me tasks coming through like emails and shit, like saying do this, do that, I'm gonna be like, yo, why didn't you just tell me? Why do we need to put it through like a board? I was
thank
like,
you.
Yo, tell me.
you.
I'll be a man. I'll write it down. I'll get what I need to get done.
I understand some people have a hard time with like remembering certain things. Let's say, for example, we say, oh, yo, Wednesday we're podding or whatever, and Wednesday comes and someone doesn't show up, like, yo, friend, where are you? Oh, I completely forgot you had a pod. Like, it's like, yo, those are like things that it's up to you to figure it out, up to you to remember. You're gonna give me a task board? I feel like this is so disrespectful. I feel like
Yeah,
that's
but
rude.
he needed it though.
Yo, as the man though, you gotta own.
saying
you gotta own your
For
shit.
him, that's cool. Maybe that works for him. But I'm saying if my show were to come to me with that kind of thing, I'm not rolling with it.
It's not for you though. She literally specifically said,
She's
"Yo,
running
he's
that. She's running that relationship.
Matt, hold on. She literally specifically said he's an engineer. This is what works with him for his day to day.
So he's probably an
So-
introvert.
So, Matt, hold on. We're not talking over each other this episode. So I'm gonna implement this for our relationship. So with you, you have your own board. I don't know how often you use it, but what do you use to remember shit? Right. Okay. So if your thing says, "Yo, I'm gonna send you alerts for reminders to see on your phone because you have a iPhone and an Apple Watch on you every time." You have it on you? Yeah. So what if she sends you alerts every time to do certain things? Just because you don't remember though.
Oh, if I don't remember.
That's what she would. That's
No, and
specifically
I'm-
what she was.
And
talking
that's what I'm
about.
saying. That's fine for them. But I'm saying if my shorty were to want to try something like this with me, is what I'm saying. I'm saying no to it, is what I'm saying.
So what are you going to do as a man to try to do the things that you forget? For example, we're staying on the example of forgetting.
Of
and
me,
stuff.
Matt, is the example of me forgetting to do stuff? Or is it's an aspect of the relationship with them two weren't working because of that one reason for them?
Same thing.
Yeah, same thing.
That's the same thing. You just said the same thing.
What I'm saying is they're having problems in a relationship because he's forgetting stuff.
Yes.
And I'm answering the question as I'm not doing this if my girlfriend were to bring this to me, is what I'm saying. That's what I'm talking about.
So I remixed it.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. I know you
and
remixed
asked
it.
you, so what methods would you allow your thing to show you, hey, use this so you could remember?
I don't forget stuff, though. I don't forget stuff.
Okay, so for the
so then what do you want me to do if I don't forget stuff?
Mr. Perfect, it's okay. He doesn't forget anything, ever, right?
I don't forget when it comes to tasks to get done. If you show me, hey, this, and this to get done that day, I'm not going to say I forgot. Like, no, I remember that shit.
But in the case of you just forgetting, because
Okay,
you have forgotten before.
I'll use my phone. I'll just use my phone, my notes.
Yeah, I don't know why he's acting like he doesn't forget anything.
I'm talking about tasks, though. I'm just talking about tasks in general.
Me too.
I wouldn't have to use anything else other than my brain for me to. I would need someone to send me a list of things I need to get done. If you were to show me, hey, Wednesday's this, Tuesday's that. I use my brain. I don't use my phone when it comes to that.
I think it's a productive thing, Matt.
I don't use that.
It's good, but in that scenario, like she's wearing the pants.
Exactly, that's disrespectful.
She's
Not doing that shit with
steering
me.
I don't
that.
think
She's
it's
owning that
disrespectful.
relationship. She's
I think
steering
that's
the relationship.
Why do you
In a
think-
relationship, the man
that's
should be
disrespectful.
like running the shit.
Yeah, but he can't run it, though.
Anytime I want you to do a task, I just add it to the list. This is like from what? What kind of
Okay.
shit is this?
Yeah, but I'm not rolling with you guys, though, because she's actively trying to make the relationship a better thing.
And that's good for
I
them.
applaud
That's
I
great for
applaud
them.
her for that.
Yeah, that's great for them. But
applaud
I'm
her
saying
for
if
that.
it were to be brought to me, that's not how I'm rolling. No. I'm not doing that.
Why are you so close to it?
What do you mean why I'm so close to it? Like, what do you mean why am I so close to it? I don't like it.
Why are you
that's
so
just the way,
close-
That's
why
the
are
way
you
I feel about it.
so-
I don't like the fact that you're able just to make a list of things and you're gonna email it to me when no, you can just communicate
seems-
to me.
so the
you
whole
can
thing-
communicate to me simply and show me what you like me to do. You don't have to send me a list of things or go about it that way of
The
doing.
whole
I don't
thing
like
behind that, it seems like it's very like one-sided. Like,
Yeah.
like she's pretty much come up with this system to like divvy shit
him.
off just for him. It's not like
Yeah.
going two ways.
It's
that's
not.
that's pretty much the way I look at it.
So she actually said in that video, and Matt, you might have to run it back, but she said in that video is for the both of us. She just uses it more so for him to do those tasks that he keeps forgetting. So I'm not gonna take one point of this and like switch it up. I think it's a good thing because it's someone actually trying to say like, hey, I want to actually make this work. So let's do this. Because he didn't want to do anything to make it work. He didn't advise anything. You're just going to let shit keep going. She was getting frustrated with, yo, you keep forgetting these tasks to do on the day-to-day. Can you play one more time, please? One more time. Because I want to hear the disconnect with Kordell in this. Like, I think it's a productive thing.
Just restart it.
Yeah, go ahead.
Boyfriend in real life. For those of you not in tech, PIP stands for Performance Improvement Plan, and it's what you get put on when they're about to fire you. So my boyfriend and I were having a lot of issues in the beginning, like a lot. And ultimately, I felt like we weren't compatible, even though we had a lot of love for each other. So as a last straw, we decided to do like a performance improvement plan. And before you come at me, I know it's kind of harsh to some of you, but he's an engineer, and sometimes it's really hard to communicate with him without using something that he can already relate to.
Oh, she's
Plus, he
adapting
kinda
to
liked
him.
it.
Okay.
So we had a shared note with daily and weekly tasks he needed to do and a set of
needed
things
to
that he
do.
needed to work on.
Okay.
And it worked out really well. Like even now, for our household chores, things that he's responsible for, we use a Kanban board. That has been the only thing that has stuck and works. Like anything I need done, I just add it onto the Kanban board and he'll get it done. But if I just tell him, he'll forget about it. We also do weekly retrospectives where we check
it's
in
just
with
too
each other at
one-sided.
the end of each week to see how we're doing. And that's my favorite. I'm going to share with you guys how I picked my boyfriend.
You're saying it's one-sided just because it's...
She comes
Her.
from her frame is saying like it seems very one-sided based
It
on the
is.
frame of the actual like the way
I
she
put tasks
it.
that I want him to get done. It's not tasks that
Exactly.
we're both getting done.
Exactly.
Yeah,
so
but
it comes
who-
from that kind of
so-
frame.
but
But
who's-
she
sorry,
did
Matt,
say
go ahead.
she did say it's like a shared note. So like, but like it seems like she's the boss.
interesting.
And he's like an employee.
But
Exactly.
she introduced it. So she's trying to get her shit off. Naturally, just because if say it's us trying to make sure our shorty does something, we have to introduce it to her in a way that she would understand.
Of course.
So I think what she's doing actually is productive. And I like,
I think it's cool and productive for their relationship, and that's cool and that's good for them. But I'm saying if that would try to bring it to my relationship, for example, that wouldn't work.
There's a lot of people I know that would not roll with that because it seems like that like it just becomes like a second job. Like that's almost like what it's like.
I don't think I'm in a relationship.
It feels like I'm just like I'm your fucking like housemate. That's really what it feels like.
If you guys were that like disconnected because of tasks that he was just forgetting, and you guys have mad love for each other, which is cool, I don't think that's gonna help anything in the long run. I think it's a cool fix for now. In the future, I don't know, is that really going to work? I don't think so. I really don't think so.
I like it. I'm rolling with it. And I think that's a productive thing to do on her side because some people would just leave it alone and be like, oh, whatever. But
I applaud her for coming up with something that's like relatable to him.
That part's cool.
Be able to,
that part's cool. I just don't like the fact it feels like a full-time job. It doesn't feel like I'm in a relationship.
Yeah.
The way she's saying is just like, anytime there's any other tasks I need to get done, I just add it to the list.
Yeah, and who's to say that he can't add shit himself?
It doesn't sound like he is.
That's
on him though. Again,
it sounds like it just sounds like it's just all
from
our
one side. That's
perspective.
my
It sounds very one-sided.
Yeah,
that's my thing.
But yeah,
I would love to hear his side.
Let us know what you guys think in the comments.
He should sit down for once. Still, he should sit down on another reel.
Yo, comment down below on this reel and comment down below on this YouTube video as well. Let us know what you think.
I sound like a bitch.
I don't think he's a bitch. I don't think so. I'm rolling with Shorty. She's trying to make it work.
I think
she's trying to make it work. And
I think he's the kind of man that when your shorty comes to you and is like, yo, you need to clean the toilet, you need to do this, you need to do this. He's like, nah, I'm not gonna do it.
And I think she's just done her shit.
If that's what he's doing, then that's
or he's probably been like, yeah, I'll do it. And in the back of his mind, he's like, no, I'm not doing that.
I think we're deep diving, and I think it's as simple as, yo, I've done all my tasks. Can you please do yours?
Well, that's him. Okay. He sounds like a bucket then.
Yeah, we in this scenario, I think we need more. I think we need his perspective. We need to bring him on the pod and be like, "Yo, what's going on?"
I want him to drop a reel. I want them to drop another reel together.
Yeah, drop a reel. Talk about
that same thing again, so we can get a better sense of what's popping.
This has potential to change a lot of relationships.
It could. And if it works for them,
if it's a solid system, it might work for some people.
What would you guys do in that situation?
If my shorty brought me a pit plan.
No, if you had to show your shorty something, and you need her to,
like for example, if I'm trying to communicate with her and she's not doing stuff, for example, like that she's supposed to be doing,
and she's just forgetting, like she said,
I'd just be like, fix up or we're done.
Next, right? Or
same thing. Fix up.
Fix up.
Straight.
You guys are great.
No, real shit. Fix up.
Yo, the thing is though, if people,
how do you have so much on your brain that you can't simply do the tasks you're supposed to be doing on a day-to-day basis?
My argument is,
remember just to do the simplest things. Like,
if it's important to you, you're gonna find a way.
Thank you.
Yeah, if it's important to you, you'll come up with a system. Like you'll create a task list. Like Kordell said, like you'll create a task list and you'll make sure you get it done.
I don't think you get a board for you to check on, and then we have to email you the things you need to do for the week.
Have a weekly retrospective.
If you know next week of a wedding, then write it down somewhere.
The one thing out of that I do like, and I mentioned this something on the pod before, is having like that retrospective, having a chat with your significant other every single week about everything that week that pissed you the fuck off.
A little sit down, little 30-minute sit down.
I think that out of all that shit that she had, that's the best thing you can do.
That's cool.
And I'm a big advocate for that in every single fucking relationship.
I don't rate that though. End of the week shit.
End of the week, have a conversation for like 15, 20 minutes about anything that pissed you off, what went well, what didn't go well. Like, yo, you need to hash shit out. You can't let shit build up.
I like that. Because you do, then it's going to lead to like a bigger,
you need to get shit off your mind
thing.
Because a lot of people, a lot of times in relationships, they'll be scared to speak up to their significant other because they don't want to hurt them or whatever it is. That's a safe space and an opportunity for you both to be vulnerable and be like, yo, this really pissed me off. Don't do that again.
I just don't like that just because it's like, yo, you're saving that for the end of the week.
Ideally, you tell them in the moment.
Thank you.
But if you're that kind of person that kind of holds back and is like kind of like scared to actually do that,
you can't be.
Then
you can't be scared to hold back in general.
You shouldn't be dating someone that you're scared to share certain shit with, right? So that's why I'm just like, I don't roll with that because
we're
not
human
realistic.
Though. We're human though. So some people won't call out bad behaviors right when it happens. They'll kind of like push it under the rug and they'll be like, okay, if they do it again, then I'll call them out for it.
Yeah. So
that's terrible though.
That's the thing though. Say my shorty pisses me off and does some stupid shit on Monday. I'm supposed to hold that, act like everything's cool, go through Tuesday, Wednesday, either be salty or act like everything's cool and then bring it up Sunday.
Ideally, call it out when it happens.
So we're not saving it until the end of the week.
This is the most ideal scenario. You call it out that, and you let her know, like, yo, this is how that made me feel when you did that, and then you'd be like, yo, can't talk about it now. We got shit to do this week.
Wait, Matt, time out. Are you rolling with which one? What you were starting with, or what?
Because Matt,
I'm still rolling with what you said at the beginning of like whatever would happen throughout the week, and you can't communicate about it at that time because you want to hold on to it. Then after we talk about it.
Call shit out immediately.
So
call shit out immediately, and you want to do that thing at the end of the week where you hash shit out. It can be positives and negatives.
So Matt's jumping on both sides. I'm sticking with mine just because you have to get shit off there and then. If you leave it until later, the whole week you're gonna be like, fucking.
But sometimes there's certain situations that would happen that someone else does within your relationship. Sometimes you just brush it to the side because it's actually not as serious as you thought. It gives you time just to think about it for a second.
It's small
am
things.
I overreacting, or like let me just think about it for a second? Because in the moment you might be overreacting and you have a chance to cool out.
Yeah.
Think about it.
Let me just say,
if it's still something, something that's bothering you, then for sure talk about it.
So you're with Matt then? For sure, talk about it.
No. If there's something that pissed you off, I'm saying that's what I'm saying, to wait till the end of the week. If someone were to come up in a relationship and and just say, for example, she forgot to do whatever, and it pissed you off the fact that she forgot to pay that one bill. You're pissed at the moment. You bring it up to her. You guys are having an argument or talking about whatever the case may be. Maybe it's best like, hey, it's not that serious of a situation. Maybe I can just leave it. It's not that serious. I don't have to have a conversation about it. But maybe at the end of the week, if it's still bothering me, then we can have that conversation. Is what I'm saying.
It's not realistic.
I'm just saying that could be a way of doing things.
It could.
I could roll with that.
It could just be, but also if you mention something, right, to said person, they're gonna be like, okay, like, how are we gonna resolve this then throughout the week? But no, we had to save it until Sunday because we won't talk about it.
I'm not saying.
That's why.
I think that you're taking it too literal.
Okay.
Taking it too literal is the fact that, oh, you pissed me the fuck off. No, we're not gonna talk till Sunday. It's not that. It could be this fact of something may were to happen. May not be as serious as it needs to be, but if it's still something that bothers me, it could be something we could talk about at the end of the week. We have a little sit down, a little therapy session.
So why are you doing that to yourself then?
We can talk about it more at length.
Because I feel like sometimes in certain situations, people overreact in the moment.
It gives you some time to think.
The thing that happened isn't that serious that we need to actually have a conversation about it, is what I'm saying. It's something that it was light that we don't need to talk about. And I'm just over it now, is what I'm saying.
There's so many times all guys that I've talked to would go back and forth with their things, like with them being present, and is deaded, and then she goes home and calls you back and gets her shit off. So that's where I'm relating with, well, you might as well just say everything now. Let's get through it. Even if you need time. Okay, yo, honestly, I need 1-2 day. Because it goes back to what you're saying. Yo, sometimes you need to take time, take a step back,
before
think about it.
Yeah, before saying something.
I just can't wait, because if you give it so much time, then everything is gonna be looked at as, yo, how come you didn't just talk to me about it there? But you waited until our special day, and it goes back to even you saying, yo, the planned dates is shaky just because shit happens.
It does.
So say she does one thing, right? You address it, but you say, yo, we're going to talk about it at the end of the week on our usual set days.
Last thing that came up when I Googled porn for women, I did not know existed. It's something called audio porn. It's exactly what it says.
Matt, cool out. So even with that, though,
It's happening.
even with that, I just can't do it. I just can't do it for me personally.
I feel
because I have to get my shit off. Like, I have to be able to say how I feel, and
in the moment,
or even take the one day to just address it and then be like, okay, but I need my own time to just think about it 1-2 day. I can't let it be at the end of the week or whatever, just because even if she does more shit to add on to it, I can't say it. Like, it's just going to be a lot.
A, B, C, D.
It's just going to be a lot of pressure at the end of the week, and it's going to be a lot of smoke. That's a lot of smoke to give someone at once. Like, you guys, I don't know. Every time I hear a man say that, say that though, I get triggered because I'm like, that does not work. Like that literally does not work because Matt's saying, saying this, and he's only been in a 7-week relationship.
7 months. 7 months.
Sorry, back in high school. This fucking guy.
Well, no, again, like how much shit is really? Oh my god. Well, Matt, you can't really answer this question because you've never been in a real relationship for a period of time. But how much shit is really pop off in a week? God damn it! If that much shit is popping off in a week, should y'all really be together?
If you guys are living together, there's gonna be little things that piss you off.
For sure.
Because you're gonna have pet peeves, and oftentimes your significant other will probably do some shit to piss you off.
From not picking up her shit, from not cleaning up the sink with her hair, from just the bunch of shit that you're so used to. Now it's merged with everything that she does, and you guys have to.
When you live together, it's a different story.
Totally different, for sure. I'm rolling. Maybe this one will stick on to actually. So there's been a murder in Milton, right? Our neighbor city, with a 22-year-old man. He's in jail because an intruder pulled up into his house. The bail is set to $130,000 in bail. Talk about it.
This is why I like the U.S. because in the U.S. they would allow that.
No, you're wrong because in some states it's different.
Yeah.
So
in the states. Thanks for correcting me. In the states that it's allowed, this is why I like that because if somebody's gonna intrude into your house and they're potentially gonna harm your family, the fuck else are you gonna do?
Stupid. This
Canada
is so stupid.
makes me laugh with this one. It's just always been on the back of my head. This shit makes me laugh.
You put the man in jail for defending himself.
Matt, hold on.
You're telling me I went through schooling to get my gun license. I did all this stuff. I have my gun now. Someone comes up to my house or not supposed to be in my house, and you're saying I can't do something about it?
Thank you for Kordell for adding that part in. Yes, he was a registered gun owner.
That's insane.
Yeah.
And honestly, not even just let's pause. Like I'm gonna stay on that topic, but even if I hit him over the head with like a club and he dies, that's insane to me. If you're not somewhere that you're supposed to be, then I should be taking it into my hands. My family, my mom, my brothers, my kids, whatever it may be.
Yeah, are at risk. How do you think this one's gonna?
Want me to hold them down till the cops come?
How do you think this one's gonna end? How do you think this one's gonna go?
I think he's gonna get it off. I think there's gonna be a lot of support from the community in itself. Hopefully, family as well too. And I feel like he's gonna be like, oh,
yeah, like
I feel like it's clean cut.
It's different if the gun isn't registered, because then the
it's completely different.
Yeah, then the defense would be like, yo, or not even the defense actually. Shit, he's in jail now for it, so it's reverse.
Didn't his bail get fulfilled or no?
I'm not too sure. Matt, do you want to search?
Matt, can you
this
check
case?
that?
Can you just search this case real quick?
Milton man, 22-year-old Milton that home intruder. I'm pretty sure he's out on bail.
But yeah, this one's just a shaky one because he shouldn't have gone to jail for protecting his family and stuff. Especially if someone ran up in his house and stuff.
There's no left.
So what do you want to know for it?
I just don't know if he got let out on bail. If he's out.
Yeah, if he's out on bail.
I think he is. I think it was posted like last week. I can't say that because it doesn't matter. 130K? That's crazy.
130.
It's so sad.
He said this is the lawyer of Ali Main.
Yeah,
that's the guy's name.
Yeah.
Said his client is a registered firearm owner who is acting in self-defense.
Yep.
His mom, who lives with him, also was at home at the time of the alleged home invasion. Says the intruder was armed, and Mayan's intention was not to kill the suspect.
Fuck out of here! Oh wait,
his intentions wasn't to kill him.
So his self-defense intention was not to actually kill him. That's what's. Yeah. So he was charged with second-degree murder.
Damn.
I'm looking for if there's anything about bail.
That's so rough.
The judge said he took into account the position proposed by the Crown prosecutor, who consented to Mayan's release, so he was released.
Okay.
Before imposing a number of conditions agreed upon by the Crown and defense attorneys.
So he probably
can't leave the country. He on house arrest.
But maybe they didn't have to pay bail. I don't know. I don't know. I think he's gonna win though.
I think
just
he's gonna
because you used the self defense case. I was literally home chilling. I heard something.
Yo,
an
he had
intruder was in my
multiple
house.
intruders. Like they said, like 3 other intruders like flat on foot.
Yeah, yeah, some
Like
crazy shit.
more than one person. So why the fuck is this guy getting charged? Why is he getting charged for murder?
He should be a hero.
Yo, let's talk. Let's talk into.
Bro, he was at home. He lives with his mom. Like he was at home. Like you got to think about that. Like, yo, if some man tries to come into your house, you're home with your mom. Yo, you're
Smoke.
defending your mom. Bro, I'm shooting the man.
Smoke. I always want to say like,
especially like they said that they were armed intruders.
I always want to say like you should have aimed. You should have done this. You should have done that. But in the moment though, you
Bro,
can't be able to think or even.
We're not
just
cops and
react.
shit. We're not
You can't
trained to
concentrate
do
on,
this.
I'm shooting in the leg.
We're not trained to do this. We just see danger and we're like, yo,
Yeah.
eliminate the danger.
Fam, I don't play those games. I don't play those games.
Would you guys?
Fight or flight, man.
Would you guys register for a gun?
Yes.
In your
Yes,
house?
absolutely.
Yes.
You
Yes,
can't,
yes,
dude.
yes.
You cannot. I'm gonna say this one thing. You cannot trust police to defend you.
No.
No.
I'm sorry. You cannot trust police to
Did I ever
defend
tell
you.
you guys the story of when my alarm was going off because apparently someone broke in? The cops took 3.5 hours to come.
Yeah, there was
So
another.
my alarm's just going off,
There was literally
and something
another
actually was
story.
happening.
There was another story about another home invasion where the police took like 24 hours to get to the house, or some shit like that.
Yo,
You guys are supposed to be out here holding it down, but you guys are at Tim Hortons.
literally.
You guys are all
touching each
parked
other,
up.
yeah.
Y'all are parked up.
They're sitting on the highway with
y'all can't get
they're
to
sitting
me
on the
and-
highway with their new technology that like run license plates instead of fucking doing what they're supposed to be doing.
Currently, I do not have my gun license, and I currently just have a machete and a pole under my bed. So if someone's coming to my crib, you're gonna catch a smoke. Promise you on that one. I'm not going down without a fight. I ain't no bitch.
All right.
Fuck.
In other news, actually, speaking of guns, Ja Morant.
What happened here?
So Ja Morant, for the people that don't know, is a basketball player, right? Very young basketball player. That
He's an
He's 23
unreal
years-
basketball player.
he's great, right? He is 23 years old. I think turning 24 this year, and literally has all of the love and support of the NBA and the fan base that you would expect. He's jump out of the gym. He's a point guard. He's swaggy, Mr. Gritty himself. He was the guy doing the gritty in the videos, cards, and
I remember now.
yeah, he is in some heat right now just because he was turned after a loss actually to Denver in a Denver club, teeing up, and then he went on IG Live and showed himself teeing up with a gun.
Get a firearm.
He had a firearm. Now everybody's doing investigations and stuff on just, yo, how do you get it there? Yo, whose is it? Did you travel here from Memphis with it? All the whole works. The whole works. For the listeners that are listening and not watching, Cuz is making faces and stuff, and he's
Such a stupid thing, man. I feel like when you're young, you have that kind of money and that kind of career, get some dumb shit, make dumb decisions like that. That was very, very stupid.
yeah.
Very, very stupid.
Just watching and stuff. I won't even get into his personality. I won't get into where he grew up. I don't do all that shit. I just talk about what is happening right now. And what is happening right now is the fall of Ja Morant. This is clearly the fall of Ja Morant. There's been stuff throughout this season actually, from previous shit. Just him and his boys threatening the Indiana Pacers with lasers and stuff, and him pulling up on a ute with a gun and all this shit, and him responding to someone, yo, it's free to feel how a hollow feels, all this shit. This is the fall of Ja Morant. This is officially the fall of Ja Morant. We cannot keep expecting him to do better because this is who he's showing he is. And
He's got a hope to do better,
I
man.
won't even give him that. I won't give him that. No, just because there's literally
Too much rapport?
too much shit happening. And if you're choosing to do this, you got to hold that.
You're going to get in a lot of trouble.
There's no more, this is my city now. You were the face of the city,
Yeah,
right?
it's looking kind of crazy.
People cheering for you. You're second in the West, right? and now you have to do PR announcements and this and that and so forth. I'm not saying I'm not supporting him, but if he's showing me this is who he is, I'm gonna believe it.
Yeah, but
and until he shows me differently, then I have to just roll with it.
You need to step it up. These simple bad decisions can wreck him for the rest of his life.
And I will also add, I don't know if Matt was going to say something, but I will also add in there's youths looking up to this player because he's so jump out the gym.
Exactly.
He's so jump out meaning like he could dunk it and he's like our height.
It's crazy.
So
that's
an
nuts.
athlete. He's a full athlete.
He's a full athlete.
Getting himself into these kind of situations.
Yeah, and the future of the NBA too.
Yeah, man, you got to be out there when you play at a high level like that. You got to realize that you're a man of influence.
Also, and he just got a Nike shoe deal this year because of the whole Kyrie situation.
Wow.
Yeah,
that might be gone.
Yeah, you got to be careful.
Might be gone.
And, sorry, one more thing. Sorry, Matt.
Yeah, you go.
Also, it was introduced that he was the face of not Gatorade, Powerade this year. So,
and he's how old? 23, 24?
23, turning 24, I believe.
For so many youngins, bro.
All I could do is go based
you gotta
on
be disciplined, man.
He did apologize, right? But I feel like that's a PR apology. And this is one of those ones where my ting is texting me saying, I'm sorry. And I text her back saying, I got to see.
Okay. Oh.
No. Yo, fuck out of here. Yo, girl thinks I'm soft. I
was fucking mad on that one if you didn't catch that one.
Okay, got it. Okay, that was good then.
I'm just going to go, haha.
But this man who's clearly showed me this is who he is who he wants to be. And until I see differently, that's just how I'm rolling. Everybody else on social is giving him advice and this, that, the other, which some people should, right? Some people should, and they're NBA players, past NBA players that, but all I can say is, just do better. But if you're showing me this, then I believe you.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
What else? Matt, were you going to say something?
I was just going to say,
right now.
When you're at that kind of high level and you've built yourself up to a point, don't wreck it all by doing stupid shit. Do not wreck it all by doing stupid shit. Do not wreck it all by doing stupid shit. I had to say it 3 times because people need to get that through their brains. Do not wreck your shit. Be self-disciplined. Think everything through before you make decisions when you're at that kind of level.
When you're
sleep on it.
When you're about to make a decision, think about the journey it took you to get to the point you are in your life right now. Think about that hard work. Think about all those games you had to go through. Think about the clutch time you really had to put yourself through. Think about all the training you had to do to get yourself to this point right now. And you're going to be ignorant
and you're going to throw it all away.
To throw it away just because you want to look at your hard and shit? Fam.
Nah.
You worked your ass off
you
to get
already
this,
look hard getting to that level, man.
Let me also add to that. You already look
2 minutes.
You already look hard, pause, by being the face of a Memphis Grizzlies team.
Not to mention fucking Powerade, like, geez.
Companies,
Powerade, Nike. Also, this is your squad. This wouldn't be the this wouldn't be the podcast it is without changing the subject. We got a little 1-2 album.
It was dropping, man.
That's coming out this year. And I'm just gonna read the list, and I'm just gonna get the room's views and stuff, and what they're looking forward to. Right. So the list I got here, it starts off, and I don't know what like when and
each project's dropping, but
yeah, but I got Travis Utopia. He's been teasing that. I got J. Cole, The Fall Off. Right. I have Future and Metro Boomin collab album. I got Lil Wayne, The Carter 6. I got A$AP Rocky, some next shit. I got
Wait, is the tape actually called Next Shit?
Sorry. DB.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Don't matter.
None of us
I'm not
I'm not either. Shout out A$AP Ferg. I got Lil Durk, The Voice 2.0. I got Juice WRLD, The Party Never Ends.
Yes.
I got Playboy Cardi, just whatever. I got Lil Uzi Vert, The Pink Tape. What are these sounds Curl's making? I got Ray Sherman, Shroom for Life, Shroom for Life. Girls do I don't like how you're doing that. And I got Black, Since I Have a Lover. That's an R&B flex. I got Nas, King's Disease 4.
There we go.
I got Nav 2. That's a self-produced album.
Great.
And I got, lastly, Key Talk to Him. Key Talk to Him 2.
Lil Wayne, Dirk, Nav. Looking forward to the most.
Give me 2 more. You go 5.
Playboy is a hit and miss.
Okay.
And J. Cole.
So you got Playboy there, though.
Yeah.
Okay. I got, similar to Cause, I got Wayne. I got J. Cole. I got Future Metro.
Oh, shoot. I forgot about that one.
Take
I'm
off
mad. Take
Playboy.
I
Don't worry, Cause I do. Okay. Yeah, I got Wayne. I got Future. I got J. Cole. You know what? This album for Travis Scott's going to be very interesting.
That's why.
This is his most pressured album to date. Just because of the incident that took place at Astro World. This is his first time releasing an album since the incident. So I want to see how the rollout's going to look like. I want to see how I want to hear how the music sounds and stuff like that. What?
I love Travis, but I just don't know anymore. He's just doing too much foolery. I just don't know what's going to happen with the music now.
And
it's going to reflect in the music, sorry, is the better way of putting it.
If you're Travis, do you keep making the same music you've been making?
Yes.
Right.
Don't change it up. Do not change. Don't. This is not the time to change.
Because what if he's nervous about, like, yo, my rage music ended up, you know?
It did, but that's more on the aspect of security and making sure your shows are maybe smaller or doing something where it comes to that kind of stuff.
Me and you said security. Matt said Travis a bit. So
I think it was
that's why it was
more. It was more on the venue was overpacked,
facts,
which draws down to venue space and security.
Okay.
Travis is at fault. Don't get me wrong, because he should have stopped the show when he reportedly seen Wagwan. But again, from where you're standing, I'm not getting into it, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, you literally just seen lights.
Exactly. So
flashes. Okay. I got So again, Wayne,
crazy.
Future, Metro for sure. This J. Cole thing is interesting too. I wanted to highlight it just because I'm not a big J. Cole fan, but that last album is a crazy album, and it's probably his best and most concise one.
That's what I'm excited for. See Wagwan.
We weren't recording when Kendrick dropped.
No,
but I'm also gonna say that I let time pass. The J. Cole album was better than Kendrick's album.
It was
because it was more concise and more straight to the point.
It was.
So I'm gonna be interested. That's not really on my list, really though. I really want to hear Uzi. Big Uzi fan. Show me the dance. Can you do that?
That's a tough one. That's
a tough one.
You didn't see me in the YouTube video, the vlog, Vegas vlog.
So then we also got. I did. We also got. I'm looking forward to Nas. I know you're not really a lyricist guy like that, but Nas has been on a roll lately with these King diseases and just locking in with a producer actually from here, Boy Wonder. Boy Wonder? Boy Wonder. Yeah, I think so. Or is it Hit Boy? No, I lied. Hit Boy. It's Hit Boy. So yeah, I'm just looking forward to that. I'm just looking forward to
looking for the new music in general.
Yes.
I love when shit drops. I'm always most excited when shit drops.
The best type of music was quarantine music.
It was. People were focused.
The best music was quarantine music because we got Drake with Dark Lane demo tapes.
Hell yeah.
We got Brent Faiyaz. We got Party Next Door coming out. You know, that was really dope. And at the time he came out, you have to look at it like, yo, that's the time when we had to just be stuck home. So, like, you had to really listen to the music and take it in. And
yeah, you're right, Hit Boy.
Hit Boy, right?
Yeah,
Hit Boy. He's on some next shit, though. I think if you listen to those Nas projects, you would like it.
I'll give it a try.
Yeah, because it's just grind.
It's snowing tomorrow.
It's just grind and then, yo, let me just work. Like, I like those rappers and I appreciate them so much because it's a dying breed.
It is.
It's a dying breed.
is.
So whenever I hear that, and I guess people like, yo, you listen to that? Like, yes,
Yeah.
because it's a craft that not many could do. Like, I love hearing Uzi's bars and stuff, but then I also like the slow beat or the neat beat that were chopped up with the amazing lyricists and stuff. So yeah, I'm just here for it. And then I'm looking forward to Nas. I'm looking forward to Nav's project too, because this is him being him producing himself.
His own shit.
Yeah. So shout out to those artists. We're looking forward to listening to those music and breaking them down and stuff.
Question for you, DV. Did you hear about Metro Boomin's announcement? 70 mil, baby.
Matt, mute your. No, it's okay.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Metro Boomin sold his music or his catalog for 70 million.
70 mil.
God. Bag.
Bag? Worth it?
Yeah.
Yeah, worth it for sure.
What do you mean?
Worth it for sure.
Huh? That's
Yeah.
beautiful.
That's
That was
dope.
big. When I saw it, I was so happy. Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
That's a great way.
Me and Kordell really, really fuck with Metro Boomin just because Dirty Sprite 2. You go back to some of the old Migos shit.
Hell yeah.
Like the old Migos
shit, yeah.
When Metro was literally like no one really knew about
Guy
it.
is 29.
Yeah.
Good for him, bro.
Yeah, he's goated.
Good for him. That was
He's
great.
goated. He's goated.
That's great.
Yeah, we're here for it. Big W.
Good shout out. Good
Big old
shout out.
W.
I want to give a shout out to.
You work hard for that shit.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that's a whole lot of hours of work put in. 70 mil.
Locked down.
Beautiful number.
Yo, people don't realize how many hours actually go into making that kind of money.
A lot.
How much expertise goes into making that kind of money.
When Shy was here, I said the producers and engineers are super underrated.
Yeah.
The producer, I feel,
Just as important as the damn rapper or damn artist. Sorry.
I feel like the two roles are more important than the rapper. Actually,
Like we can take your voice to something like 2000, just by doing some audio shit.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
yeah, and you're not rapping on nothing without the beat.
Exactly.
So
Yeah, real shit. Real shit.
yeah.
So,
super.
shout out to them still.
Super big. Shout out Metro, getting to that bread, and also he's working on the Amazing Spider-Man 2 soundtrack. So now he's working on soundtracks.
That is even better, bro.
Yo, because soundtracks for movies, they make you even bigger bags of
Yes.
royalties, licensing, all that.
And a lot of people, including myself, has said, yo, when I heard Metro and 21 Savage with that album, Kordell, do you mind checking that album with 21 and thing?
Right here.
The red one. But that project was insane, and it literally sounded like a soundtrack, but just like for a horror movie or an evil type of movie. It sounded like a whole soundtrack. So Metro gets in his bag. He's super talented. He's super locked in and stuff. And
He's surrounded by great
This one,
people
no.
too.
I don't play with him. No, I don't play with him because he's one of those ones. He's one of those ones that will lock into the stew and get his shit off.
He'll be like Drake, lock himself in a stew for like months on end. And
Gotta
then
do it sometimes.
Produce a serious tape.
You have to do that
Savage
sometimes.
Mode 2. Savage Mode 2. Locked in.
Great time.
All crazy. So shout out to Metro. Shout out to what he's doing because a lot of people are looking up to him.
I love it. I
Um,
love it. I
I'm
want to
like-
give one more shout out. Unless anyone else has another shout out. Our recording just before Keston's birthday, so shout out to Keston. Man's turning a clean 34. Happy birthday. You already know what it is. Man's me in Montreal teeing up. Be safe. Stay 100. Safe flight. Do it up nice, though. You already know what it
and
is.
last shout out. I'm just gonna shout out again the ladies just for watching this pod, supporting us, supporting our grind and stuff. Again, your thoughts, your views, your questions, even that have been on this pod are super important. Please hit us up with more.
We love you,
And just love.
you, queens.
Again, I've said this multiple times, and I'm going to keep saying it again. The real women's role in society is just going lower and lower. So
DV's right.
you have to just get love from somewhere, and it's going to be from me or us on this pod.
Of course.
Also, I posted some shit about Women's Day, and it got deleted for whatever reason. So maybe because the post is gone.
Maybe because the post is gone.
But
That's weird.
yeah.
Big shout out to y'all.
Yeah.
Big shout out to y'all. See your day.
And yeah, like that is it for episode 91.
One.
Yeah, I was gonna say 92. That's it.
We out. We back with some shit. Don't worry. We got you.
Round table talk.
Eh?
I realized there's a thing just like a sound at the end.